The music of the spheres. In silence spun the turning wheel, where planets dance and secrets kneel, each orbit carved in sacred sound, a harmony too vast, profound. The stars are not in chaos lost, but set in rhythm, tuned at cost. The architect did strike the chord that sings the will of light's accord. Hear now the music of the spheres, played on the strings of countless years, a song of truth the wise have known, the soul remembers its home. Beyond the senses, yet within, the tone arises where thoughts begin. The cosmos hum in perfect law, a golden scale that none can flaw. Each planet sings, each light behaves, each silence deeper than the graves. The mystery calls with ancient tune, a lullaby from the sun and moon. Hear now the music of the spheres, played on the strings of countless years, a song of truth the wise have known, the soul remembers its home. In the silence between the stars, the soul may hear the great breath that moves the heavens, and remember it was once a note in that eternal song. The alchemist's lament. I fed the flame with pages torn from books I read when I was born. The night was long, the furnace deep. I gave up rest, I gave up sleep. I sought the gold men cannot hold, a light not cast, a truth not told. But every step I walked alone, my shadow whispered, turned to stone. O fire, my teacher, O flame, my friend, you burned my name, you broke my pen. I poured my soul into the glass and watched the self I was collapse. I turned the wheel through darkest night, crushed stars to dust for second sight. The lead of ego, raw and loud, sank in the albec like a shroud. They think we seek to change the lead, but it is the alchemist who is changed, not the metal, but the man. O fire, my teacher, O flame, my friend, you burned my name, you broke my pen. I poured my soul into the glass and watched the self I was collapse. And from the ashes nothing gold, yet something woke, silent, wise, old. Beneath the pyramid's shadow, beneath the stone that mocks the sky, I walked where time forgets to die. The air was thick with sacred breath, a hush that hummed the name of death. The walls were carved with serpent flame, with gods too old to bear a name. The deeper still I dared to tread, the more I left the world of dead. Beneath the pyramid's shadow I met the self I could not know. In silence loud and darkness light, I saw my soul without its fright. A priest of none, I lit no fire. The torch was thought, the lamp desire. The sarcophagus held not the king, but symbols crowned with silent wings. Know thyself, the granite said, the body is tomb and also bed. Rise, O spark, through the stone and sand, the stars remember where you stand. Beneath the pyramid's shadow, I met the self I could not know. In silence loud, in darkness light, I saw my soul without its fright. The eye above, the stone below, and I, the line that dreams between. The Rosicrucian Garden. In a garden no eye can find, I wandered past the gates of mind, where roses climb on wooden pane, and silence sang like falling rain. Each petal held a sacred phrase, each thorn a trial through the maze. The cross was carved in cedar old, the bloom was red, the heart was gold. In the Rosicrucian garden, time stood still and thought did soften. I lost my name, I found my breath, and smiled at life and danced with death. The path was moss, the sun was low, the bees intoned what monks don't know. An angel slept beneath a tree, with dream wings folded tenderly. I saw a book without a word, its pages turned by unseen birds, and on the cover, drawn in dew, what's hidden lives inside of you. In the Rosicrucian garden, time stood still and thought did soften. I lost my name, I found my breath, and smiled at life and danced with death. No gates to guard, no path to chart, the garden grows inside the heart. The veil of Isis. She stands beyond the edge of sight, cloaked in stars and woven night. 1,000 eyes, yet none can see the face beneath eternity. They say her veil must not be torn, that gods go mad where she was born. But truth is not behind the lace, the veil itself reveals her face. O Isis, mother of the dawn, your silence sings, your shadows gone. No hand can lift what hearts must feel, your mystery is what makes me real. The priest who weeps before her name will find his soul no longer tame, for she will strip the seekers bare and weave his wounds into her hair. I am that was, that is, and that shall be, and no mortal hath ever unveiled me. Yet in your breath I disappear, and in that loss I see so clear. O Isis, mother of dawn, your silence sings, your shadows gone. No hand can lift what heart must feel, your mystery is what makes me real. She's not hidden, she's not hidden, she is the veil and the one within. The philosopher's egg. They gave me an egg with no shell, said it was born from heaven and hell. I hummed like stars inside a jar, it did, and told me who and what we are. A serpent coiled around its glow, whispered truths I should know. The yolk is gold, the white is sky, and both must break before you fly. Crack the shell of time and fear, let the light inside appear. Out of chaos, calmly curled, come the songs that made the world. It held it close, I held it far, it shimmered like a dying star. The shape of silence, round and whole, a perfect riddle for the soul. In the furnace of the deep, seed and shadow twist and sleep. From the void and through the flame, the one returns yet not the same. Crack the shell of time and fear. Let the light inside appear. Out of chaos, calm, curled, comes the song that made the world. And when it hatched, the world was new. The egg was me, the yolk was you. The lost language of symbols. A circle carved in sand and sun, a lion's roar, a whispered one. I found a spiral in a seed, a serpent in the poet's creed. The stars wrote psalms on parchment black, and every glyph had led me back. A language made of flame and stone, each letter meant to guide me home. In the lost language of symbols, every silence had a sound. Every shadow holds a riddle, every line a sacred ground. It speaks in dreams, in leaves, in tears, in what we've drawn for 1,000 years. A rose unfolds where none can see, a triangle births mystery. The cross, the key, the open eye, all speaking truths that do not lie. Not taught but caught, the elders say, the shape will show the hidden way. Not to explain but to evoke, to wake the world beneath the smoke. In the lost language of symbols, every silence has a sound. Every shadow holds a riddle, every line is sacred ground. It speaks in bones and breath and light, and shows the unseen world at night. Not a word, but a world. Not a sign, but a soul. The Hermit's Lantern. I left the cities made of glass and wandered roads the wise let pass. No map in hand, no path to keep, just stars to stir the deeper sleep. They called it silence, I called it song. The road was empty, but not for long. The Hermit's Lantern flickers low, yet shows me all I need to know. Not far ahead, not futures bright, it lights my now, it holds my night. Each footstep fades yet leaves a sound, each breath becomes a holy ground. I met no man, yet spoke with trees, and learned the tongue of wind and leaves. I do not seek, the lantern said, I only shine where you have bled. Your wounds are wicks, your pain is flame, and still you walk, and still you name. The Hermit's Lantern flickers low, yet shows me all I need to know. No golden beams, no blinding height, just humble steps beneath the night.